You can't say the N-word. Only Sith deal with N-words. Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, me. Hello, it is me, Jedi Master Cowboy Bebop Man, ready to destroy the thoughts. But seriously though, welcome back to the crappy show, and I'm your host, Master Cowboy Bebop Man. So, let's talk about Star Wars, because apparently I've been losing all my sorts of, audiences lately. So let's talk about it. So, Star Wars. Is this gonna be the end of Star Wars? It's a yes and a no. You see, it is a yes because it's slowly going down to the Disney route of just, hey, you know what, we're just gonna milk everything. Because Disney is going around the Skyrim route. It's because what they're doing is they're just putting up the same thing, but they're putting a little bit of, like, a little sprinkle of this, but here's the thing, they're not trying to putting new stories out. They're not trying at all. They just want to make a quick buck. Instead of just, like, waiting and putting a good storyline and make, like, good writers, they just throw it out and be all like, you know what, let's you, Rian Johnson, we'll get it to you. Just write anything you want. Who cares? We need to sell toys. Write anything you want. Then he does that, and then everyone hates it, but some people love it. They don't want the fans. They want new people to come in of the new generation. But the problem is that bringing in the new generation is not respecting the old, and if you disrespect the old, it doesn't make any sense, and it's just, I just think it's rude. They brought J.J. Abrams and George Lucas back for episode 9. We don't know what's going on, because guess what? J.J. Abrams had a retcon whatever happened in Last Jedi and be all like, okay, Last Jedi didn't happen, because J.J. Abrams had to be all like, alright, we're just gonna fix everything that Rian Johnson did in freaking The Last Jedi. Destroying Kylo's helmet, then repairing Kylo's helmet, and it's like, what is going on here? And now they're this Reylo crap, this Reylo garbage. It's like, you guys remember back in The Force Awakens where you see Rey saw like screamed and be all like, no, because Han Solo died at the hands of his son Ben Solo? Yeah, because in people's mind, they're all like, yeah, Rey and Kylo should definitely, be together. That makes perfect sense. Oh man, dude, I love it when you kill your dad. Dude, finger me. In episode 9, it went from like a time jump, and then you have like let's say in the first scene of episode 9, they have, this is gonna ruin it completely, if they have Rey with a baby on her back and it's Kylo's, it would like make no sense. Here's why it would make no sense. There's no like flirtatious crap in Force Awakens, and there's nothing to do that in freaking The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi made no sense, and if you just time skip that, and next to know in episode 9, a time skip, and it has Kylo Ren and Rey doing this. It's like, that makes no sense. Continuity-wise, it would make zero sense. Okay, let me give you an example. How about one day, you're reading comics, right? You're reading a Batman comic book. You see good old-fashioned Bruce Wayne Batman. Next you know, you see like the next page, Batman is black. He's African American black for no reason. He's just like, the first page he's white, still white, and then in the middle, and the rest of the pages he's just black, and then no one like says anything. Like no one brings it up that saying for some reason he's black. No one cares. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing to explain it. There's nothing building up to Bruce Wayne turning black all of a sudden. There's nothing. Wanna know why? Because it's crappy writing. Don't get me started about the new trilogy, the Old Republic trilogy that's gonna happen. If that's gonna happen, which they are, I'm kind of worried, because there's rumors going on saying like the writer is gonna be the same writer that wrote Alita Battle Angel. Well, if it is, then I'm all in for it. But there's another rumor that D&D, aka the guys that did Game of Thrones, is doing like Star Wars. It's like, this is like a rumor past rumor. It's like, you don't know which one is which, because if D&D does Star Wars, they're gonna rush through everything, and it makes no sense whatsoever. It's gonna basically kill the franchise while making a lot of money in the process. Well, Solo happened, and that was a disaster. And then, but then you got Alita Battle Angel, which has a great writer, and everything about it just amazing. But Star Wars is like that. Star Wars is that franchise that you want to succeed, but the people that's in charge are just idiots. Like, they had their time and glory, and they have this all these fan bases and all this the giant franchise and the bloody lore, and then you have just like these people that are in charge of it, and they just piss all on it. They They take out their, like, little piss bucket and they dump it all over because they don't know what to do. And maybe sometimes they do know what to do, it's just that they don't want to do it. Because do you know what's getting in its way? Politics, and it sucks. Because I can't wait for Star Wars Episode 10 when Rey has to use a transgender bathroom. I don't know. In The Last Jedi, they literally, the only purpose they got Rose in was because to have a Chinese character. That is actually the only reason, because of the demographic in China. And no, I'm not being racist. I'm actually saying that they actually got Rose for that part. They poorly written her, and it's terrible. They ruined Poe. Poe was built up, and now he's just a comedic character. Oh yeah, no one cares about Poe. Oh, he got a lightsaber slash. Oh, what a bitch. And then you got all these people, they hate you for criticizing like a movie that you like. Criticize you, like say, oh man, I don't like this movie. I think it's pretty bad. Here's some plot holes here. The storyline here is kind of bad. And do you know what they respond with? They call you a Nazi, and they call you like a white supremacist. They call you like a woman hater. It's really dumb. We live in a clown world where if you like something, then you're terrible for it. Because if you think about it, all these movies that like Kathleen Kennedy like decides to just approve, it's basically like, hey, you know what? They're basically just her fan fiction. Just think about it. It's just her SJW fan fiction. It's all like, okay, all this takes place in the Star Wars universe, but the story doesn't make any sense. Okay, hear me out. It's Star Wars. But the main character has force powers and knows how to use them immediately. Okay, it's Star Wars, but the main character has great build-up, but is then ruined as a comedic character. It is perfect. It's Star Wars, but we copy and paste the greatest final battle ever and just paste it, and it's like nothing happened. It's Star Wars. Do you see what I'm getting at? If you don't, crawl in a corner and then just finger your mouth until you vomit your guts out and then not eat for a day. Hope you guys liked the video, because guess what? Oh yeah, I need to promote something. Look at this beautiful lightsaber I have crafted. I will be making an Etsy page soon, and I will be crafting lightsabers similar to this. But the twist is that inside, an actual blade, a stainless steel blade, will come out of it. So right now, there is no blade inside of it because I haven't installed it yet. But I will soon, as soon as I get the stuff ready. This is a prototype. As soon as it's finished, I will sell it. First, let me just say thank you so much for watching this crappy video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. If you don't, I will hunt you down. And I can't say this on YouTube. Like the video, comment, and share, because guess what? That actually works with the algorithm. If you don't, I will find you. Goodbye.